Hey everyone! Welcome back to your daily dose of global entertainment and fashion updates. Today's story is all about Emma Stone. Yes, the Oscar-winning actor who just turned the streets of New York into her personal runway. This time, Emma paid tribute to a fashion moment that defined an entire decade, the 1990s. And who better to channel than the queen of effortless minimalism herself, Gwyneth Paltrow. Emma was photographed in Midtown Manhattan, arriving at the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, looking absolutely stunning in a leaf green silk blouse and matching slip skirt from Donna Karan's Spring/Summer 1996 collection. It's a look that fashion lovers instantly recognized, the same outfit Gwyneth wore in her 1998 film Great Expectations, a style moment that has lived rent-free in every fashion archive ever since. The blouse was pure 90s magic, buttonless, soft, and delicately held together at the bust with just a sliver of fabric. It was sensual but elegant, understated yet powerful. The bias-cut skirt flowed seamlessly, creating that graceful movement the 90s were known for, simple silhouettes that spoke volumes without trying too hard. Styled by Petra Flannery, Emma's entire look felt like a love letter to that decade of minimalism and luxury. Her stylist made sure not to overdo it, because that's exactly what made 90s fashion iconic. Emma paired the green satin set with black cutout Manolo Blahnik mules, another nod to the old-school fashion aesthetic that's making a massive comeback right now. For accessories, she kept it simple, tiny diamond studs, soft makeup, and a fresh, dewy finish that gave her the perfect glow. What's interesting is how effortless she made it look. There was no heavy layering, no complicated hairdos, no over-accessorizing. Just Emma, her confidence, and a timeless outfit that said everything with subtlety. And that's why this look struck a chord. Because it wasn't just a fashion moment, it was a cultural moment. It reminded everyone of an era when simplicity was the ultimate luxury. Now, Gwyneth Paltrow in the 90s was known for exactly this kind of style, clean lines, silk fabrics, and that effortlessly cool vibe. She became the poster girl for the minimalist fashion movement, alongside names like Carolyn Bessette Kennedy and Kate Moss. So, when Emma recreated this look, it wasn't just nostalgic, it was symbolic. It showed how fashion repeats itself, but each generation brings its own energy to it. Emma didn't just copy Gwyneth, she reimagined her. Where Gwyneth's look was dreamy and romantic, Emma's version was confident and powerful, a woman completely in control of her story. Now, fans online went absolutely crazy when photos of Emma hit social media. Some said, "This is how you do vintage revival right." Others drew comparisons between the two stars, calling Emma's version the modern Great Expectations moment. Even fashion critics couldn't stop praising how authentic yet fresh the styling felt. The Donna Karan archival team even reposted the look, calling it a timeless revival. That's a huge statement, especially when fashion houses recognize how gracefully an actor can reinterpret their legacy. But what truly made the moment special was the subtle Cruella energy that Emma brought into it. Remember, she played Estella/Cruella de Vil, a character known for her unapologetic style, her love for drama, and her refusal to fit into boxes. And here, Emma brought that same attitude, quiet rebellion dressed in satin. You could almost feel that Cruella confidence, bold but refined, fierce yet feminine. It wasn't loud, it was self-assured. And that's what made it stand out from the hundreds of celebrity looks we see every week. When Emma arrived for the Late Show, she smiled and waved to fans, her calm energy contrasting beautifully with the busy New York background. It was a reminder that fashion doesn't have to scream for attention. Sometimes, it just has to breathe confidence. And the best part? This wasn't a red carpet gown. This wasn't couture drama. This was just Emma being Emma, in a classic silhouette that celebrated the beauty of being timeless. If you look at her fashion journey, you'll notice that Emma has always had this understated grace. She doesn't follow trends, she chooses moments. Whether it's a bold Louis Vuitton piece at the Oscars or a vintage-inspired look like this, she always tells a story through her clothes. And that's why her fans adore her, because she brings personality into fashion. She doesn't just wear an outfit, she embodies it. That's what separates style from dressing up, and Emma understands that perfectly. Now, what's fascinating is how the 90s aesthetic is making a major comeback right now. Designers are reintroducing bias cuts, silk fabrics, and monochrome tones. From the runways of Paris to street style in LA, everyone's embracing this quiet luxury look. And Emma's appearance just added fuel to that revival. Some fashion insiders even believe this could spark a new wave of archival appreciation, where celebrities dig deep into old collections and bring them back to life in modern ways. Because, let's face it, good design never goes out of style. It just waits for the right moment to return. So when Emma Stone walked out in that Donna Karan 1996 outfit, it wasn't just about nostalgia. It was about respect for the craft, for the designer, and for the women who defined that era. And in doing so, she connected generations, from Gwyneth's minimalism to today's rediscovery of quiet confidence. Now, whether Gwyneth Paltrow herself reacts to this or not, fans are already hoping for a playful exchange between the two. Imagine Gwyneth commenting, "Love seeing this look again." That would be the ultimate full-circle fashion moment. Until then, this remains one of Emma's most talked-about public appearances of the year. And rightfully so, because in an age of over-the-top fashion, she reminded us of the power of simplicity. As the saying goes, fashion fades, but style is eternal. And in this case, Emma Stone just proved it all over again. So, what do you think? Did Emma outdo Gwyneth's original look? Or did she just reinvent it in her own classic, effortless way? One thing is certain, this look will go down as one of the most graceful nods to 90s Hollywood we've seen in years. A little nostalgia, a little modern magic, and a whole lot of Emma Stone charm.